Hello Sagittarius friends, I'm Annie Botticelli and welcome to my Sagittarius June 2024 astrology horoscope forecast. I'm calling the theme of this month for Sagittarius Limitless Luck. The surprising reasons why Sagittarius is so lucky right now. I'm a Sagittarius along with you, so I am super excited about this. I haven't even had any black tea and I'm still completely worked up. So this is 2 months in a row that I'm just like going out of my mind bonkers with the exciting transits for us. So let's get into all of these details. This is for you if Sagittarius is your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, or any Sagittarius placement you're listening for. What I'm going to talk about here is part of your astrological picture. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so podcast friends, I will put the chart as the thumbnail so that you can at least take a peek if you know what you're looking at. I am working on the chart in the video view on the syndicated YouTube version. So let's just start out talk about this luck and why I'm so excited. There are other things that we have to talk about and that I'm excited to talk about. And one thing I'm not as excited to talk about, but whatever, we'll get to that. But I just want to get right into this. So something that you're probably not hearing a lot about that I want to bring to your awareness is just how supported by outer planets Sagittarius is right now. Okay. And this is bringing us very much a luck factor. So Pluto, long-term transit in Aquarius. Aquarius is in a favorable angle for Sag, spent from 2008 until now, and then we have just a quick dip back into Capricorn later this year. But for the most part, we are in Aquariusville for Pluto. So that means we have decades of Pluto, the transformer, the ruler of birth, death, transformation, rebirth, in a nice angle for us. It was in an awkward angle from 2008 until now. So we felt that, and it really hit finances hard, and it's just been rocking security. It's just been very difficult. But now we've got one of the biggest, most heavy hitter outer planets on our side. So this is the first big luck factor. The second big luck factor is that we have Chiron still moving through fellow fire sign Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer. So it can bring a lot of actually nastiness and, it brings up your wounds, and we can take a spiritual approach and heal our wounds, and that's what we're supposed to do. But what Sagittarius has been experiencing is a trine formation of the most favorable angle possible with Chiron. So Chiron is an asteroid. We call everything in astrology a planet, even if it's not technically a planet. But basically, a planet is a heavenly body that affects us. So we've got 1, check, Pluto on our side, 2, Chiron on our side. Then we also have now Jupiter. After spending a year in an earth sign at an awkward angle called a quincunx for us, we now have it in, although it may be exhausting from May 2024 to June 2025, because this energy will be opposing us and will make us very busy. It's actually a major luck factor when our ruler, Jupiter, is moving through a sign that's in a favorable element for us. This is going to bring out so much for Sagittarius. We're going to have prolific expression for a whole year. I will be doing a separate video series on Jupiter and Gemini through the signs. If you're not subscribed to my channel, then subscribe. And if you haven't clicked the bell, then definitely click the bell, because you won't get notifications if you don't. I've been informed. Okay, so make sure you do that. I've got so much content coming out in May. It's crazy. And this is for June, but I'll be posting this early, and I've been posting basically almost once a week. Okay, so I don't want you to miss anything. Anyway, so Jupiter, our ruler, our friend, the expander, the bringer of luck, is in a favorable sign for us. Okay, so Pluto check 1, Chiron check 2, Jupiter check 3. Now we've got a sneaky, surprising placement, which is Neptune. Neptune has been in Pisces for so long. It's been there since 2011. And while it's not technically out of Pisces yet and into Aries, and it won't officially be until March 2025, we have to talk about, and this is really easy to miss, that it's just 1 degree away from Aries, which guess what? That's in a trine formation for Sagittarius too. So even Neptune, the great dissolver and the bringer of spiritual gifts, is influencing into the energy of Aries. And even though it's not officially there yet, when you have an outer planet that it takes so long to go around, when it's pushing into that realm, we start feeling it, just like we started to feel some of the Pluto and Capricorn, or I mean Pluto and Aquarius effects over these recent years when it was kind of getting close and ducking in and out. So now this outer planet, number 4, check. How exciting is that? I will add this. It's not as close as the others, but the planet Uranus at 24 degrees of Taurus is close enough to be influencing in Gemini as well. Okay, so even though it's going to be in Taurus for a while longer, this again is a situation where it sends beams of energy in the direction where it's going, and it's not just where it is. So we've got so much support from the outer planets, and the outer planets are these big, big, big ones. So the chance for Sagittarius to make positive change, long-term change, be exalted in our expression, have prolific expression, have prolific luck, limitless luck, breakthrough problems is where it works completely supercharged right now. And that's just from the outer planet perspective. Now we can drill down and talk about the eclipse cycle. We're not going to talk too much about this because March, April, May, we had to talk about it so much, right? And even though it's in a nice angle for us, we're a little bit eclipsed out, right? So right now, June, July into August, we're kind of in an integrative time in between the eclipses. So that's something to celebrate. But we do have transiting north and south node still in angles that are favorable for Sagittarius. So releasing negative karma, negative patterns, negative belief systems that are interfering with us doing what we're supposed to be doing, clearing up karma, especially in relationships, anything having to do with our highest expression in this lifetime, all in a great angle. This is tremendously exciting. Now add to the picture that for all of May and into the first part of June, we have Mars also in Aries, also having made trines. Depending on when you're watching this, you may still be in for your trine. Trine is the most favorable aspect in all of astrology. Mars, oomph, ambition, motivation, still moving through our house of true love, romance, children, bringing refresh to our love lives, bringing refresh to stuff with our kids, solving problems, giving us motivation and inspiration. And this is our happy fun zone, our bucket list, our pleasures. So this is a shorter term energy, but this is amazing. These trines are all over the place in our charts, and it's very, very, very exciting. What's important to know now is that between May, middle of May, like May 14th, and like around July 16th, so that's all of June where we're at now, and half of May and half of July, this is the open zone where the tides are going out. Okay, so anything you want to go far and wide, and you're getting your boat afloat, getting your message in a bottle out, anything you want to travel far and wide for a long time, we're in this open period. So not only do we have all of this excess fire and positive angle energy for us, we're also in a time where we can really, really do something active and outward with this. And Sagittarius love to be active and outward, right? We do not like to have our flow impeded, and we really like expansiveness. So this is a time just of unprecedented expansion, and it's very exciting. Now, looking into some of the other factors that we want to discuss, actually, before we get there, let's talk about the moons. All right, so I am going to do specials. Again, that's why I want you to click the bell so that you don't miss any notifications, and subscribe and click the bell, like and share and all that good stuff. But I am going to be doing, and I have been, and I'll continue doing, new moon and full moon reports on their own. So you will have that to look forward to closer to this time. But I want to talk about something specific for Sag here, which is adding to our luck. Okay, so the first thing is that the new moon on June 6th at 16 degrees of Gemini is happening here. Let's take a moment to talk about all this Gemini energy while we're talking about the new moon. So Mercury will get there. Jupiter's there for a long term, May 2024 to June 2025. Venus is here for a short term. Sun is here for a short term. New moon is here for short term. All of this Gemini energy is excellent for us. Yes, it can be exhaustive. Yes, we can overdo it, but boy, is it fun. It is a spiral, an upward spiral, and we move in an upward spiral as well. So this speaks our language so beautifully. We'll be spinning all over the place, super busy, super social, super exciting, traveling near and far, expanding our horizons, learning, teaching, just everything that Sagittarius love and fun. Okay, we talked about the fun. There's more fun. And also close personal relationship expansion. If you haven't met your person yet, this may be the year or even the month that you meet your forever person or a person of consequence, a POC, like I like to call them. This could also be the time where you get your amazing clients, or you get support, or you make friendships, or you get the perfect people to help you. You've got short and long-term expansion of this space. Or you could just be doing fun, rewarding, enriching things with people close to you, and you may meet new people that can come to have a major impact on your life. This is a time of great luck in relationships. It's a time of great luck with having help and support for things, and a time of great luck for you supporting others. And if you do that for money, then this is majorly monetized at this time as well. And on the topic of the money luck, the full moon, which is on June 21st at 1 degree of Cap, is going to be in our second house of money. Cap also rules employment and business, but fullness, completion, fruition in the days around June 21st coming to our money sector. So this could mean a lot of money comes in. This could mean good news or advancement for business. If you want to do something important for your business, this could be a great time to showcase and let the moon elucidate your work. Sometimes the full moon in this house could bring a big expense, but sometimes that expense can also be something you've been wanting to buy. So, finding the perfect thing that you've been looking for, or a bunch of money coming in randomly or expected, or something you've been working on for the last 13 moons could show up in a big way. We have money luck to boot. There is one dicey point in the month that I really need to tell you about, because even though I am a Saggy optimist and I look for the things to be excited about, and it's not too hard to find them this month, as you can hear, if there is something dicey, I definitely will tell you. So when Mars gets to early Taurus, as it will in the days around June 11th, it will come and square Pluto. So the god of war squaring the god of death. Pretty dicey. Ego blow-ups. Things like exaggerated and dangerous responses, anything having to do with power struggles or violence, you name it. This is the doozy, okay? So the days around June 11th, we're going to give this at least a week manifestation before and after. So like June 4th through June 17th, the closer to the 11th, you could even see manifestations for or after this range. It's a very powerful, long-lasting transit. So just be extra careful. One good thing about this is that it can be a fantastic time to delve safely into anger issues or do other inner work, especially with a qualified practitioner who can support you if you uncover something overwhelming. And all this energy in the 7th house could actually bring that practitioner to you. So, this is something ongoing that I always talk about for Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules the liver. And I have seen many, many people. Now, I'm not diagnosing or treating or prescribing. I'm just informing you of what I have seen from my research and my experience. A lot of times I've seen people with strong Sagittarius placements have genetic liver defects that make them not process toxins the way other people do. And this can cause trouble hormonally because you're not breaking, maybe you're not breaking down the broken down neurotransmitters or hormones. This could be mood issue based. This could be, other trouble. And these are not always things that would show up on normal blood work. But, there are signs of sluggish liver, skin things, and you can look into all of this. But my point is that also from the Chinese medicine perspective, what's housed in the liver is the energy of anger. And since Sagittarius are so often trying to look at the positive, a lot of times they will repress the anger, and it could be wreaking havoc in your body through autoimmune and all kinds of other troubles. So this is a time where even though this transit is intense, you may be able to dig out, this repressed anger. Okay, so you could use it for that. All right, so fortunately, we also have one of the best possible aspects that's even more influential than this yucky one, and that is Jupiter in Gemini, trining Pluto in Aquarius. So here at early Aquarius or early Gemini, it's meeting Pluto there. So the days around June 2nd will be very strong, but really you could be feeling this from like the middle of May through, you know, almost the third week in June. This is a really long-standing situation here. So your luck can even be further enhanced by the fact that this aspect is happening with our ruler, Jupiter. Okay, so basically, Jupiter's expansive and intellectual energy combines with Pluto's deep transformative energy, and magical things can happen. Communication can gain a boost, you know, anything having to do with overhauling outdated structures within yourself or in the world. Deep learning and exploring and self-discovery, all of these things can get a major boost. You may get a new way of seeing things that helps you change everything. It's like you put on a new set of glasses and now everything has changed for the better. Since Pluto is aspecting your third house, our third house, this is our expression. So creating content or writing or expressing yourself prolifically, yeah, there's a very good chance for this to be very, very excessive, even more than usual, but you can like harness this and make amazing things. So we've talked about a lot of things, a lot of dates this month. If you want even more dates, go to anniehelpsyou.com, put your name and email address in there, and then you'll get my sweet and salty date write-up. That's a very detailed monthly horoscope write-up for the month ahead. You'll also get all kinds of free goodies. I won't get into all of that, but you can see that there at anniehelpsyou.com. And resonate with how I teach and you want to learn at anniehelpsyou.com, you can also click on the up level button here and learn astrology with me. You can see my astrology basics course where you learn to read charts in 6 easy steps, or you can go for the gusto and dive into my Becoming a Professional Astrologer Mastery Certification course. If you think I've put a lot into my free offerings, and I do, and I have for, you know, how long have I been on YouTube? Going on 12 years every month. I really put a lot into this course. I've been building it. It's way over 100 modules now, and I can help you earn money with your love of astrology. And if you don't want to earn money with astrology, you can still learn how to help yourself and other people, your friends. But if you do want to earn money, basically what I'm giving you will help you pay off your tuition in like 12 hours of work. You know, it's such a fair, affordable price for an amazing course. And you can see it here at anniehelpsyou.com. Click on up level. If you want to binge on my work and you want an easy place to do that, go to anniehelpsyou.com/astrology. These are my player pages. I've got my podcast player and my YouTube player. I've got all of my instructions here. You can reveal the whole YouTube playlist by clicking on the 3 lines. And this is always updated. If there's something that's time-stamped, that info will be somewhere around. So you can just go crazy and definitely still click the bell, like, share, all of that. But this is a nice, safe place that you can watch, you know, everything that I post. I hope you have a wonderful month. I'm so excited about this for us. And it's not just in the short term. A lot of these are long-term energies. So hopefully we can make the most of it and our Sagittarian luck will reign supreme and we will see wonderful manifestations. And I'll see you next month. Bye.